And welcome back to Flexible Games, where we are playing FortressCraft Evolved. Working on our toxic factory here. We need to find nickel. The last of the main ores that we need to locate. And went up to the surface, scanned titanium, came back down here. And we need to do a ping unknown. So that purplish, that tells me that's not an ore. So it's probably a rock type. So the only unknown really are these little smatterings of ore around here. That's what one of the things I said is nickel at this height is usually pretty tiny in terms of vein size. So most likely these are just tiny veins. Looks like there's some lithium in here. Oh, there's a cave. Ooh. Ooh, I'll scan that. A little sapphire action. And some ruby action. Anybody else? There's the nickel. Yeah, tiny nickel vein. Okay, so I want to mark this entrance right here as this is where I need to come in. And we're gonna paint you, and we're gonna paint you. We're gonna paint you red, and you red. That way it'll really stand out. And we need to go get rid of this red. Otherwise, ooh, there's a hive right there. Okay, let's reset me to white. Grab you. Thank you. Grab you. Thank you. So yeah, there's a hive right there. Well, at least we know where to find a hive when we need one. Okay, so the sapphires were over on this way. I gotta remember that those red... Oh, there's another hive. Look at that. 2 hives right in here. I thought I scanned hard resin already. I could have sworn I scanned it already. Huh. Weird. Okay, how about that one? Purple glow pod. Yeah, I got that one already. So let's go down and grab those sapphires. And I also want... Let's go over here first. I'm assuming this vein is tiny. I mean, this looks pretty small to me. So one of the things I'm going to do is I'm going to super dig a little bit of this ore. Okay, how much did that... 16 probably? Let's go a little bit more. 20. That's good. I will reveal why in a second. Okay, let's go down and grab these sapphires. Ooh, quite a few of them. Look at them all. Oh, let's count them up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sapphires. And some titanium back here. How big is this vein? The vein I'm working on right now is about 1 million. So we're gonna need to go deeper. We're just above the toxic cave, so we should actually be able to find some pretty good sized nickel veins close, but not 100% sure how close to toxic, because usually I have to go like, yeah, I usually have to go under the toxic caves in order to strike really good nickel veins, which is a pain. I think I go this. Oh, this is the titanium. Let's go grab whatever ore is in here. 92. Let's fill her up. And since nickel is about the only thing that's unknown right now, I'm going to actually add another hopper to this, just so when I come down here, there's a little bit extra. So this might be our first dive into the toxic caves as well. Which direction do I want to? I want to go over here and dig down, just because I don't want to continually fall, because we've got a mine at this level. So how much? We have some power, so let's dig down a little bit more. We already explored quite a bit of this, so minus 400. If we do unknown here, see, there's that huge... What is this, by the way? This might be the toxic cavern stone. That's what I'm guessing. Which means we're getting right into deep stone. Deep stone. There it is. Toxic cavern stone, I bet. Yep. It's very, very green. Okay, so when you're near the toxic caves, it's best to ping air to see where your drop-offs are. Otherwise, bad things can happen. You can fall a long, long ways in the toxic caves. They are gigantic. So, feeling pretty comfortable right there. I'm gonna dig this out a little bit. Give ourselves some light for when we fall down. And you gotta be careful in toxic caves, even with the care package, because your build gun won't, your grappling hook won't function very well down here. So you gotta be very, very careful. I think it has a delay. Where is the... I know there it is. Bust out into the toxic caves here. Green glow pod. That's new. Oh, I didn't mean to fall. Toxic plant. I don't want to lose that mark right there. There's just a glow tube or whatever you call those things, glow stick. Right there for now. I don't think we're really into the toxic caves all that much right now. So maybe we're gonna go down a little bit more. Let's go down a little bit more. I have a feeling this is gonna just drop off into nothingness. Oh, biomass. Look at that. Nice. I never actually hit biomass coming down here. Ping unknown. Yeah, it's all going to be unknown. Ping air. Okay, so it looks like there's air this way. Okay. Maybe it is further down. Let's try to stair step this. There we go. That's what I expect. That is the toxic caves. The future home base of our base. Huge, huge, huge area. Vast cave system. With very little ore. there's usually very, very little ore in the toxic caves. Yeah, there is some ore. What? Oh. I haven't researched the nickel yet. So, yeah, there's just 10,000 titanium. So, yeah, there's... The only ore you come down here for is the biomass. But we're going to set up shop down here, so I want to make sure we are really good to go here. I know there's a plant or two around here. There is one. Type unknown plant. Thank you. There's another one there, but I'm not in range. Yeah, they just keep going and going and going. Sometimes they're so deep that your glow sticks, you just lose sight of your glow sticks. Oh, there's another hive over there. It looks like there's a topaz crystal down this way. That would give us a lot of RP. But do I want to risk it? Yeah, why not? We're going to colorize these. And then try to build a way back up. Let's try there. There we go. Because remember, your grappling hook is kind of nerfed down here, so be very, very careful. See, I couldn't do it again after I did it once, so lucky I survived that, because that would have been awful. Okay, where was that topaz? Oh, it was this way. Okay, I'm gonna put a couple more there, just so I can see that from far away. So when I come over here, it's gonna be very, very dark. Trying to keep it lit up for everybody. All right, right there. There it is. That's what I'm looking for. Yes, I could just pick it up, but I like scanning stuff. It gives me a sense of accomplishment. Oh. I shall scan you. All right. Scan this one. Scan this one. And that is the toxic caves. Dark, gloomy, and green. No, I'm not seeing very much biomass sitting around. That's kind of troubling. But I do see an indication of another topaz over here. Unless that's a glow stick. That's got to be a glow stick. Darn glow sticks, throwing me off. Ooh, organic rock. I shall take you. You shall be mine. Another one down here. Any more? What is... Oh, that's a critter. Oh, I haven't scanned a critter yet? Huh. Thought for sure I did. Yeah, I'm not seeing any biomass down here at all. Normally I can spot it really easily, but wow. This stuff is hard to locate. And there's a little bit right up there. But usually on these floor areas you can find pretty good veins of it, but wow, this area is just devoid of biomass. There's some organic rock down there. I'm just going to use teleport to get back up because I don't want... Oh, there's some. I doubt it's very much though. It doesn't look like a very big vein. Sometimes you can find monster-sized veins of biomass. So nice. There's a decent titanium. That's a surprising... Oh, surprisingly big vein there. Oh, Arthur is out of power. There's another hive. Oh, those things are just everywhere. Yeah, no biomass. That is just crazy. I'm gonna have to use a biomass ping in order to even find any. So that means... There we go. Alright, so... 5, 4, 4. Yeah, I know it's considered cheating, but I really didn't want to spend 20 minutes just getting up from that location. That would be not good camera footage. Okay, so we got a ton of stuff in here. First, let's do the plants because they're the least amount of power required. There we go. Oh, critter. Now, look at all the RP we got. There's a 10. So there's the resin that we scanned. This has got to be the toxic stone. Or green? I really think this is the toxic stone. Yep, toxic stone. We got some sapphires, rubies in here somewhere. We got biomass in here. And yeah, all the projects just opened up. All the stuff that we're scanning here. So we're gonna get in here. Oh, scans. So there's the sapphire crystal. Let's go drop the sapphire crystal in there. Oh, we need to smelt some stuff. That's right. Smelting stuff. It's important. Get that stuff going. Wow, the CPH powers this thing back up again. Takes a while. Especially when you got the smelter going. So 875, there's the ruby. Let's go put the ruby back. Look at that. So this is the nickel, I believe. This is probably the biomass, and this is the topaz. So I only remember picking up one topaz. Okay, so there's the nickel right there. I'm not going to smelt that nickel. What I'm going to use that nickel for is we are going to build. Where are they? We're going to build some blank ore pings. So I need some copper wire. So let's get the extrusion plant going. Crafting. And which I'm gonna use F5 for the wires and extruders and things. Oops. Okay, so I'm gonna throw some copper in there. And that will give me some copper wire. There's the biomass growth. I'm going to make some of those pings as well. And this last one That's got to be the topaz. So there's the biomass growth. And Arthur is trying to charge me up. Is the sun coming up? It is. That's why he's charging me up. All right, so let's do the topaz. All right, we got all but one of the crystals discovered, which is nice. Tons and tons of crystals. As we smelt our first titanium, let's put that. I'm going to take all of this stuff off. Titanium is going to go right there. Alright, so get our first nickel, or our first copper wire, and these are under consumables. So craft the blank ore pings, and you can use the blank ore pings as a if you go to your thing, this ping colored ore, normally that takes like 500 power, but you can craft these blank ore pings, and it does the same thing. But doesn't use any power. So they're nice. They are very nice. But you can also use those blank ore pings to craft specific ore pings. So I want a bunch of nickel ore pings. I'm actually going to craft 20 of those because we chew through them pretty fast. So consumables, blank ore ping, craft, and then C, your craft, self-craft menu, nickel, craft. That's why I got 20 nickel to craft ore pings. And I'm going to do the same for biomass, because we need to find biomass, but I don't know if we're going to need, that much. I'm going to throw in some more copper wire here. We're going to need a lot of it, because we need to find a really good size nickel vein, and I can do that between episodes. I really don't have to do that on camera, but I just wanted to show the process of making these things. Tin plates, copper wire, not that hard. How are our plates? So we got 95 copper, only 37 tin. I want a few more tin plates, and then once we have enough for a few more smelters, I'll be able to then move these smelting operations down into the mining chamber and then get rid of all of the stuff on the surface here. I'll even move the manufacturing plant down there, so the only thing that will be up here will be the research station. Everything else will be gone. That's the plan. I'm not sure if you can move the research station, but I don't want to risk breaking it, just because, that would be bad if we broke it. All right, so we've got quite a lot of recipes unlocked. Look at that, 330 research points just from all of that running around. So let's unlock some of this stuff. Spider Bro, I'm still not sure if we're going to use Spider Bro or not. Iron Gear Crafter, Lightweight Housing Crafter, Servo Motor Crafter. Yeah, we're going to need a laboratory really soon. Get some more copper wire here. Get some more blank ore pings. And then finally finish off the nickel that we've got there, and then the biomass growth, craft those as well. So yeah, 20 nickel pings. That should do pretty well with finding some nickel. Depending on the depth that we go, should do a pretty good job locating that for us. I really want to get a slime trap going. Oh, all these glow tubes. I really don't want to break them, but I'm so torn. What's the vote on that? Create a slime trap and break the glow tubes, or leave the glow tubes and ignore the slime trap? I leave it up to everybody. Leave a comment. Let me know what everybody thinks. If you want to keep the surface here as untarnished as possible, I could also just kill some slimes. Look at that. Pristine phosphorescent gland, first kill. Oh, nice. I've got enough for a coal enricher. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I can't believe the luck on that. Just the first slime I kill gives me what I need. Die. That's amazing. So yeah, I've got two pristine phosphorescent glands now, and I think that's all it takes to make a coal enricher. Let me go peek really quick before the episode is up at the coal enricher. Yep, 2 pristine phosphorescent glands. Nice. I also need some charged PCBs and a macerator. Not too bad at all. All right. Well, I'm gonna get these bars smelted, and then next episode we'll go down and use our pings for good. We're gonna go down a ways. I want 8 more blank ore pings.
Crafting.
And then use those to craft biomass growth. There. So now I've got biomass growth ping and some nickel pings that we can use. But I have some ore that I need to get smelted, so I'm just going to linger here, smelt a little bit of this ore, get a little bit more built up here. Got a lot of lithium and some gold to smelt down, so I'll do that, and we'll head down and really look for some good veins. All right, well, that'll do it for this episode, and I thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.